Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. DeSclafani offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Line drive to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Two out, nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Vince Velasquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
So striding in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Freddie Galvis.
Now batting, Freddie Galvis. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First offering on its way.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Ready with the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Hoskins brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he lines it out to center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Not an ideal way to start the inning, right? Knock, knock, and then a bomb. Huh. It's awfully tough to bounce back on the mound after a start like that.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
The second baseman.
Fouled away.
Scott Kingery.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Vince Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Dietrich ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into right, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 44.
Set to get his day started, Aristides Aquino, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-1 the count. One and two now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Moustakas aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds nothing. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Dietrich, a former Miami Marlin who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
De Leon.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Vince Velasquez.
So digging in now, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Aquino is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, Segura.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds nothing. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Segura has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career homer number 149. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The last at bat, Matty B, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, third baseman, Didi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now back.
2 men on, 2 out, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's go, Phillies. Yeah. Let's go,
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Wade Miley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Miley.
In now, Nick Williams.
The center fielder, number 5.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Moustakas onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Reds 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Smoke toward third, taken in by Gregorius, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Derek Dietrich.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail big. It's 9-1. Standing in, Scott Kingery. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Can I have neck reveal?
Number 21, Vince Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Vince Velasquez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Morbidly obese.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Mark Payton is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 34. Mark Payton.
Neck review. Do your chest things jiggle? Clean 3.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate.
Come on,
0-1.
let's see it. Melons.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. All even now. 2-2.
How about you actually play real sports? Nice neck. You have an endless chin.
Popped up. Segura is there for it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch
Your
coming.
chin
Here
is
it
the
is.
size of Europe.
Nope, that's a ball.
The ground is
Bases are empty.
shaking.
1 man out.
Did your mom wake up?
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Sometimes it can
Oh,
be
no,
difficult for a
earthquake,
pitcher.
wait,
You're
that was
facing
him
a guy
walking
that's
in
not
my
known to
room.
be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too much, Lord, I can't breathe.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2.
No, Georgia.
And he's in there
Wow.
easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie
Is
Galvis.
this your brother,
Third
George?
trip to the plate for him
I
here.
feel
He
bad for
struck
your
out and
wife.
grounded out in his first 2 tries. from the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Your lips look like a boothole. Emoji happy tears, 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 emoji happy tears.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Emoji necktie, emoji necktie, emoji necktie, emoji necktie, emoji necktie, emoji necktie, emoji necktie.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Williams. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Emoji sleepy, emoji sleepy, emoji sleepy, emoji sleepy, emoji sleepy, emoji sleepy. You can tell he supports Joe Biden.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Nice shot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
His bat rolls can contain COVID-19.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Two out here and a runner at second.
His hands are the size of my head.
2 balls and a strike.
The camera has no difference.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Reds 2. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sanitizer, sanitizer, sanitizer.
7th inning ready to
Emoji
roll.
smiling face
Coming
with
forward,
open
the
mouth.
veteran
Emoji
outfielder,
smiling
Bryce
face with
Harper.
open mouth. Emoji smiling
Infield
face
shifted
with
well
open
to the
mouth.
right. Here's the
Emoji
first
smiling
pitch.
face with
Hit
open
sharply
mouth.
toward the right
Emoji
side.
smiling face
And
with
this will be
open mouth.
pulled in
Skipping the
just in
rest.
front of the warning track
If,
for the
if,
first
if.
out.
Can you be my big
Jumped
daddy?
all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
You have a SBC.
2 out, nobody on.
Bye, sorry, not my idea.
Fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone.
Your mic's muted. Racist.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Your mic's muted. Racist.
Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely...
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Racist.
And he is in
Stop
the second base with a double. His
difficulty.
3rd hit this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 5.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Nick Williams will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Suarez will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Reds 2. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Ball.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Derek Dietrich.
In now for the Reds, Derek Dietrich. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Cincinnati, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Kingery.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Scott Kingery is retired to kick off the inning. Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Moustakas has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Phillip Ervin will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Phillip Ervin.
Hector Neris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Neris.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Iglesias.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moustakas calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Galvis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good slider there.
People
Gets a
stop
swing and
bullying
miss.
him.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Phillies leave a
He
couple,
is legit
and
just
the lead
playing the
stays
game.
at
Please
8.
be nice
It's
to him.
10-2. So striding forward now, Nicholas Castellanos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Love this channel, man. Keep up the great work. Emoji big smile.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Just
Eugenio
subscribe
Suarez.
to your
He's
channel.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Williams. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 44.
So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. Derek Dietrich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-1 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Neris is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Vince Velasquez earns the win, his 2nd. Anthony DeSclafani struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 10-5. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Brewers smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-5. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 6-4. The Cubbies hit 3 long balls as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 10-8. The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 9-7. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-1. Shane Bieber grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading the Indians to the win over the Rays 5-3. The Angels swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-7. The New York Yankees defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. The Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the Mariners 14-3. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 5-1. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.